do you want? A choice. A chance.
There's your chance. Take it.
Grateful.
The day will come when you won't be.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Back again with another throwback review for The Walking Dead. This is for Season 4, Episode 4, entitled Indifference. Alright, guys. Episode starts out with Carol talking to Lizzie, telling her that she and Rick need to go out on a supply run. Lizzie tells Carol that no one dies yet. Yet, Carol asks. Lizzie then explains what she sees if she survives. I'll be me, but I will be different, she said. Carol then reassures her that everything will be fine by telling her what she must do if something happens, and telling her that both of them, along with Mika, would survive. Meanwhile, Rick roams the room where Karen was previously quarantined. Rick imagines Carol stabbing Karen in the neck and dragging her body down the hallway to be burned afterwards. Rick is later seen getting ready for the supply run along with Carol. In the car, Carol mentions to Rick that Maggie wanted to come. Rick said that someone needed to stay back and keep watch on things. Someone you trust, you mean, Carol says, leaving Rick in silence. Carol then explains her action of killing Karen and David, telling Rick that someone is needed to do something. Carol and Rick search a house, finding several supplies. A walker comes out and falls down the stairs, and Carol kills it. Soon after, a woman and a man, Sam and Anna, emerge from their hiding place. They introduce one another, and Carol fixes Sam's dislocated shoulder. And Rick asks them the 3 questions. Rick suggests that they wait in the house, and he and Carol will circle around after dark and retrieve them. Carol disagrees, says that having them will widen the search grid, even though Anna's leg and Sam's shoulder are dislocated. Rick and Carol then go to search the other houses before going out to the yard to harvest some tomatoes, having a short conversation while doing so. As they continue to move, they suddenly find a basket with dropped food, and then find Anna's severed leg. At the distance, they see what is left of Anna's body being consumed by 2 walkers. Rick gives Carol her supplies, food, and a vehicle before banishing her from the group, believing that nobody will trust her, including himself, once they find out that she killed Karen and David. Not to mention that Tyrese would try to kill Carol himself. Carol hands him a watch that Ed had gave her on her anniversary to place the one that he gave to Sam before driving away. The supply group continued to walk to find another vehicle, as they were forced to abandon their former one due to the massive herd of walkers. They find an auto shop. After clearing some ivy, they find a minivan, which just needs a battery. A few walkers are inside, and the group proceeds to clear them out. As the group chops away the overgrowth, Tyrese, still sobbing over Karen's death, cuts the overgrowth too fast and pulls open a door, releasing the auto shop's walkers. The group kills them after a struggle, but Tyrese refuses to let go of his walker, which is still trapped in the ivy. He eventually pulls it out, and they struggle before the others kill it. While scavenging the veterinary clinic for medical supplies, Daryl and his supply group are ambushed by walkers who have seemingly died from the same flu-like disease present in the prison. Tyrese helps the group escape by throwing a fire extinguisher through the window, and they all jump onto the outside walkway. Bob nearly loses his bag when it drops over the edge, but he manages to hold on to it. Daryl, however, finds that there is nothing in the bag but a bottle of liquor, which he attempts to throw away. Bob puts his hand on his shoulder, demanding Daryl not to throw the bottle away. Daryl, unintimidated, disarms Bob and grabs him until Tyrese breaks them up, saying that Bob has already made his choice. Daryl says that they should have never allowed Bob into the prison group, and that he will beat him into the ground if he drinks even a sip of liquor before the ailing prisoners get their medicine. Alright, guys, that was the quick little rundown / review for Season 4, Episode 4, entitled Indifference. My main points in this one was, Carol getting banished from the group by Rick, and Daryl, Tyrese, Michonne, and Bob, and getting the medicine at the veterinary college, and they're going to try to get it back to help out the sick people that are at the prison. And then, of course, we find out that Bob was all he took was a bottle of liquor, and then, of course, we know that what Daryl said, it'll beat his ass if he drinks any of that before his people get the medicine. So that was a main couple quick points for this episode. I appreciate you checking this out as always. Throwback review. Like, comment, most importantly, subscribe, and I'll be back soon with the next review. Y'all be good.
Welcome to Woodburn.
Pushing my pants yet?